you started conning people way back.
Yes, I started making money while living in the street. For like 1.5 years, I survived on conning. I started making even 100k a day. Pesa ni pesa.
So currently, do you con people?
I wanna do. Sasa naanza kukukona dawa yako 10 nifanyie nini? When we broke up with Kerubo, it's more around 9 months. Don't go there tell people that I'm faking life. They don't need to know. Why? Why are you trying to bring my job of conning and hustling down? Why between my life you want to pass and I've left you in peace?
But the girl looks so good, you know, she has a nice figure.
Me, I was seeing her naked. What are you telling about looking so good? So you want to tell me about her? I've seen her body for 3 years. Mi namwaga pombe kuonyesha watu pombe si ya kukunywa. Simwagangi pombe ati juu niko na pesa.
Hello guys, welcome to the Mungai Eve Show, and of course we're the #1 online TV show. And guys, on this particular episode, we are having the Kenya youngest sponsor. That's what he calls himself. I think he's probably the richest 21-year-old that I've come across. I don't know what about you guys. Having Kenyan Prince on the show, and recently we've been seeing a lot of stories about him. We've seen him talk about the ex-girlfriend, expose her, exchange words hapa kwa mtandao. Pia tumemwona akisema he is currently building a mansion, his dream mansion. Guys, at 21, what were you guys doing? You know, I'm like, how can a 21-year-old achieve all this? And not to forget, he is a Forex trader, and at times his wealth or his richness has been associated with scams, conning people and everything. So I was like, why not? Let's have him on the show so that we can have this conversation. I have had some very funny experiences getting a website for my business, a story for another day, but also I've had my friends, close people who have had terrible experiences. I don't know about you, but chances are very high you have wanted to get a website for your business, but it was too expensive or just time consuming and frustrating. Here comes Odoo, a software with applications to manage all aspects for your business, including website creation. The website builder app gets you a website in minutes, and it's so intuitive and easy to use. You don't even need any technical skills to build one. I'm not a software developer myself. I can't even design a simple page, even if my life depended on it, but I had so much fun building a website with Odoo. It's so simple and exciting, as all you have to do is to drag and drop blocks to add content on your website. Then you customize each block by adding images, text, or even a video. For those with keen eye for design and detail, you can add animations and even change the colors and the fonts. If you lack inspirations on your website, ChatGPT's integration is right there to help you generate text or rework parts of it. That's not even the interesting part. You will love this. Your first app on Odoo is free for life. You can build a whole website free of charge, including hosting and support. You also get a free custom domain name for the first year. Imagine, it's never been this simple to transform your business or even your personal brand. Start your free website using the link in my description. We are filming this at from Clarence Hotel. It's located at Westlands near Sarit Center. In case maybe you're walking around this area or you just wherever you are and you want to enjoy some amazing meal, a good ambience, you can always check them out on all social media platforms at Clarence Hotel. Kenya youngest sponsor. Najua ushawahi tuambia tena previously where the name came from and everything, but ningetaka kujua bado unajiita Kenya youngest sponsor ama saizi?
That's my brand. Iko hapo, iko bold. Yes. You
know, I just discovered the other day that you are 21.
Yes, I'm just 21.
You're just 21?
Yes.
So when did you start all this, like making money and everything? Because I feel like I've seen you online for so long. Ama ni kelele unapiga sana.
I'm one guy who grew up while I was very smart. Unaona? Hata kama nilinyimwa kila kitu kwa life, sikunyimwa akili. So I finished school at a very tender young age. When I was finishing my form 4 and I was sitting for my examination, I was turning 17.
Oh, really?
Yes, in 2019. So I finished school at a tender young age and life ilikuwa inanibit hiyo time kwanzia nimalize high school. So nikaanza kustruggle immediately after high school. Yes.
So immediately after high school, where did life land good?
So, you know, I have grown up with my grandma. And after high school, now my grandma hands me over to my uncles, their sons, now to my grandmother. These uncles are my mother's brothers. But I never wanted that restriction. I never used to like that. Venye mtu unakaziwa maisha. I'm done with high school. Mbona tena mnashinda kuniambia nikuje kwa nyumba saa moja. I never used to like it. Again, ukiwa umelelewa na relative, it becomes very difficult for you to do your own things, you know. Sometimes they treat you in a way you feel like I'm not being treated equally to their children. And I felt like it's time I just go out to the streets and figure my way out. So I decided to leave their places and went to live in the Nairobi streets.
Okay, so you've not grown with your parents?
I lost my parents while I was like 4 years. Yes.
So umelelewa na shosho, relatives.
Yes.
So you landed to the streets. Which streets? Nairobi ama wapi?
I went to the Nairobi streets. I used to believe that one day I could get someone with a huge car. This guy's gonna change my life.
Adopt you or what?
Like I was like, no, I used to walk with a copy of my result slip. So I could go tell people, you see, I'm very smart. I passed I'm supposed to join the University of Nairobi. This pride didn't come today. I've had this pride also.
So you just admit you're very proud?
Yes.
Oh, really?
I could talk to them so proudly and tell them, I'm supposed to join the university. I could think it was my right. But again, I felt like at one point, I should figure my way out of that place. Yes.
So what did you start doing? Of course, hustling after maybe you saw that it's not working. You maybe trying to look for help for people to take you to school. It was not working. So what exactly did you start doing?
Actually, in high school, I was an Equity Wings to Fly scholar.
Then we agree you are bright.
I'm very bright. I'm very, 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 very bright.
Hey,
so,
kiburi.
Very bright. So, Equity was supposed to continue sponsoring my education in campus. But now this was between a scholarship to go to Harvard or remain in the country. And I was like, I can't go to a strange country. I'm one guy who has a very bad fixed mentality. If I've decided upon doing something, you're never going to convince me. Then I was like, okay, I'm forgoing wherever it's coming. I'm not even going to attend the interview to go wherever. If they're not going to sponsor me to study in Kenya, then I'm not going to campus. But one thing about the streets, while I was in the streets of Nairobi, I could get people and they could give me money actually. People could contribute.
So you started conning people way back?
Yes, I started making money by living in the street. I'm sleeping outside with the watchman. In the morning I wake up. No, I was looking for help. Because honestly, my intention was legit. I wanted to join the University of Nairobi. And to some point I gathered money that was enough to pay for my school fees for the first year. So after getting some money, I went to Ngara and I rented a small bed sitter, the size of a toilet.
So previously, where were you staying? In the streets?
In the streets, I used to sleep at Moi Avenue, KCB Bank with the soldier.
Now I understand where the kiburi is coming from.
Yeah, you know.
Anyway, we continue.
So I rented a small bed sitter in Ngara. I paid 10,000. I bought myself my first smartphone, a Samsung A32. And yeah, it said life must begin now. Now that is where I started the con game. That is where I started my conning journey. I got online and I had to figure out a way, because my intention was purely going to school and become a doctor. But I didn't have a way to pay my school fees. So I decided I'm going to con people and make money to pay my school fees.
You got what is the name of the phone that you got?
A Samsung A32.
Samsung
A32.
A32.
I feel like I had the best phone ever.
And you started your conning game.
I started my conning game. I go to WhatsApp, started creating groups, convincing people to buy betting odds, and people who are paying for them.
And did you have them?
500, 3,000. At that particular time, it was a lot of money for me.
And did you have the betting odds?
Where are the betting
So you
odds?
agree you've been a con man?
I have been a con man before. That is a fact.
But you've always denied it.
I've never denied it. I just said
I've interviewed you
currently people say that I con people in the name of Forex. I don't do that.
But you were conning people
then
back
in 2022, I used to con people in the name of betting odds and stuff. And some guy from the WhatsApp group came and told me, bro, you are not so smart at conning people. What you need to do, go to Telegram. Create a Telegram channel. You're going to have a huge number of people. And it was working. I started making even 100K a day from conning people. And I'm proud that God never left me to be a con man for long.
So for how long did you do the con man?
For like 1.5 years, I survived on conning. Yes.
Were you in a relationship by then? Ama ulikuwa
I was dating.
Kerubo bado?
Yes.
So mlikuwa pia alikuwa anajua wewe ni con man. Interesting.
Hiyo ilikuwa imebidi akubali juu sasa. Life ilikuwa tough na lazima ukuwe mjanja. Pesa ni pesa.
So for 1.5 years,
yes,
after coming to Nairobi,
as I'm struggling with my content on TikTok. Sasa nimengangana YouTube by that mean nilianzia content YouTube.
Back then YouTube was the thing.
Yes, I struggled and I was like, oh no, YouTube is not working. Then I tried TikTok and I was getting views. That is why I became so popular on TikTok.
Okay, so what was the of course the content was not giving you money, but is it that you had the urge to become popular, or why were you doing it? Because you were also doing the couple thing. You had your girlfriend calling her Princess. What was her name?
Kerubo.
Yeah, Princess Kerubo, you know. And you're the Kenyan prince. You get, like, what was all that about?
I used to watch Zadia more and I was like, okay,
yeah, you were inspired.
They earn money because they came, how much did YouTube pay us for the first time? And I was like, okay, YouTube, I'm going to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours and I'm going to be paid. Only to be on YouTube for like 3-4 months. No money. 10,000 Kenyan shillings. I could not even buy shoes. And I was like, okay, fine. YouTube is not working out for me. But again, it was giving me some fan base. I was so smart. And at that time, I could humble myself below everything and lie to people, convince them, the people out of the country. I tell them that, you know, I don't even have seats. So I could get some fans who could come through and support me. I could even go live and do contributions on YouTube and tell them, oh, help me buy a bed. And I could make money from that. And yeah.
Oh, so you used to get the money from the fans. You used to beg for help.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
So later on, I realized it's not really working well with me. And people on TikTok were doing exemplary good. So at some point, I felt like, let me try TikTok. And yeah, I went online and started shooting videos on TikTok. So I was posting 120 videos in a day. 120
videos in a day?
120 videos in a day.
On TikTok?
It's only that my main account was banned. 120 videos.
What were you posting?
Outfit. Just sounds. These songs
funny. Oh, challenge.
With Kerubo now. And you see, that advantage of being together could get us numbers. Yes, and yeah. That is how it works.
So how was TikTok benefiting you back then?
Hey, TikTok, I started playing TikTok matches.
Oh.
Now that is where I was getting money.
And which year was this? You know me, I just realized about matches this year.
Now this the end. Oh, before the common guys playing matches, I was there. You were the earlier people there. And that was working out. That is the end of 2022. It was working. I was getting good money from the matches. I was even maintaining the weekly rankings, if you know what it means. And yeah, sometimes a week we could make 200,000-300,000 from the gifts.
200K, 300K from the gifts on TikTok.
People are doing 1 million right now.
Wow, I'm missing out.
Missing out a lot. Yeah, that is where I got I can say a huge sum of money for me that was legit in a way. Yes.
And now you stopped the con man. By
that time now, I have favor. People like me. People like my content. They're gifting me. I'm learning on how to trade. I'm getting money from TikTok. I'm investing in trading. I lose it. I know it wasn't my money. I got it from the gifts. I go back, beg for gifts, come back, invest it in trading. And that became the journey.
Okay, so your interest in trading ilitoka wapi?
Since I was in high school, I used to see these guys, Sammy Boy. So I was like, okay.
Oh, Sammy Boy is old. You used to see
Sammy
him.
Boy used to inspire me, and I was like, okay, I could see his black Mercedes. I was like, man, you can drive a Mercedes just by trading Forex. One day I would like to become a trader. And that is I started learning trading on YouTube. Yes.
So you just learned from YouTube?
Yes.
Nobody taught you?
Entirely, I learned trading from YouTube. I had a guy from Malaysia. He mentored me for some time. But I don't really feel like he impacted me that much. The guy used to come for one class like in a whole month. So most of it is my effort. Yes.
Okay, so you started investing in trading. And when did things open up for you?
Now early late 2022 around
funny.
December. Around December, I after I understood well about what I'm doing in trading, I decided to risk all the amount I could get. I could just risk, and lucky enough, I got some nice trade that I can say was a breakthrough for me in my life. I have ever done a 2.2 million single trade. That was late 2022. Then January 2023, I bought my first car. It was a Subaru, and since then to date, life has never been the same. So I've not had money for a long time. It was only last year and this year. Yes.
That's where the pride is coming from.
It's not all about the pride. It's all about being an inspiration to someone out there. I'm trying to say.
But the way you do it, do you think you inspire people out there?
Yes.
Because sasa mbona umwage pombe actually, but they say that hiyo pombe unamwaga ni cheap, si umwage pombe ya maana.
Namwaga pombe yenye watu wanakunywa. Ni kidogo.
Ulikuwa unataka kubwa?
1 liter. Hamna kubwa.
Hii ndio imepatikana sasa.
Sasa mbona wataki ukijana wamechoma, si ndio?
Wachoma.
Hii ni
1 liter.
Inakuwa 1 liter. Basi siwalete zingine 3 kama hizi.
Hapana 2. 750.
Haya, walete zingine 2 kama hizi. Unajua msinimwagilie lakini.
Usinioshe.
Rudisha chini. Unajua ni tabia mbaya.
Hapana, ni vile whether these are communication to the society that alcoholic drinks should be used for sanitization.
Inanuka vibaya.
Feeling of germs. Unasikia vile inanuka vibaya? Alafu unapata mtu na makende yake amekaa klabu anakunywa pombe. It's not good.
Na sasa utaenda ukinuka hivyo mkono?
Nitanawa na maji.
Ancestors are happy.
The ancestors are smiling. God is happy.
Kuna watu hapa wanamwaga mate. Sio make hata shot moja.
That is the right thing in the society. You should not drink. Actually, you should not drink.
So it was not about tuna flaunt or anything.
No, I don't flaunt ati juu nanawa. Hiyo yenye ningekunywa ndio nanawanga. Unajua ningekuwa ningekunywa mingi. Sasa nimesha kunywa. Nikimwaga hivi nasikianga happy, nasikia niko relieved. Nime attract attention club yote. Yay! Superstar.
Unapenda attention kijana.
Attention ni tamu.
Sawa guys, umesikia Kenyan Prince anasema hamwagangi pombe ati kwa sababu ana flaunt ama nini. Ni kwa sababu yeye akunywe pombe na anataka society ijue ati pombe inafaa kumwaga. What do you think on the comment section? Every let us know.
Ngoja nikuulize. Have you ever seen someone pombe ilifanya rich ama pombe ilimhelp in a positive way? Utasikia mtu alilewa akakanyagwa. Sira alilewa sijui akauawa. Sijui nani alifanya nini? Those are the cases utasikia the drugs. Yes.
There's nothing positive.
Nothing positive comes out of drugs.
What about the relaxation?
Ushaikunywa?
Achana na maisha yangu.
Nimekuuliza ushaikunywa ukasikia umerelax.
Okay. So all your money you've been making, umesema ni last year na this year ndo tu umekuwa na pesa.
Yes.
No, but you said 2023 and now 2024.
Yes.
Your money fully inakuanga ni kutoka kwa trading.
Naunda trading. Kwanza sahi I can do $1 million in a day. 1 million Kenyan shillings in a day.
Guys, does he look like 1 million in a day?
I do it live on TikTok. They know. Even right now, I have a trade running at 500,000 profit. Someone who understands about trading can confirm. It's a real account. You can see.
Hey, you have a very hard name.
It's my name. It's a real account. This 500,000 profit. And I've done so many trades from the morning. So, yeah, right now I'm making money. I can't complain.
Okay. But now people feel like you're full of yourself, the kind of videos you do, you know, ukionyeshana pesa, you tell people to watafute pesa. There's a video that you did, ukicount pesa hapo, ukatudanganya ati ni 9 million, zile zinaka 900k lakini ni sawa. People be like, hey, this guy, like, you know, they will reach a time, utasota, and you'll come, give us a pay bill, you know, that kind of mentality. What can you say about it?
Whoever that is waiting for me to give a pay bill, it's fine, wait. Kusota ni normal. Everyone anaweza sote hiyo sikatai. But why you praying for me ni sote ndio nikupe pay bill? Si niombe niomoke ndio nikuchangie. Those people asking why I'm really bragging, I'm really showing off. When I was living in a bedsitter, I used to post. When I was wearing a vest ya 150, mnanitusi online, I used to post. When I was being kept with my girlfriend Kerubo at that time.
So who was giving you?
See, she kept me in a house in a small bed sitter in a nilifika nikasota, niliekwa 1 year.
What had
2022 nikibeg TikTok nimeekwa.
What had happened?
I used to post. Unaona?
No, give us that story.
Unaona? Maisha imeniramba Ngara. Sina fees ya kulipa University of Nairobi, fees ya campus imeongezwa. Rent ni 12,000.
Oh, so you joined at some point?
Yes, I joined. Okay. I joined. So everything was tough. Literally nikaona kinaniramba. Nilienda nikaekwa. Unaona?
Kwani Kerubo mlikuwa mmejuana mkiwa high school?
Tulijuana after 2 nimemaliza high school.
Okay.
So unaona hiyo time yote I used to post. Mbona sahi nikiendesha gari yangu nisipost? Why is it so hard? Ama why is it not thinking well with people?
Yeah, so you've posted your struggles and now you're posting what God has
wins.
done.
I am posting the transformation just to inspire someone. Mimi siko hapa ku show off. Unaona? Mimi niko hapa ku inspire mtu mwenyewe. By that it makes a lot of sense for a few people who got brains. And it doesn't make sense for so many people because you know Kenyans 90% hawananga akili. Ni wachache tu.
Oh, really? You've done research?
Definitely. So I'm not trying to show off, but I've posted while I was in a very bad condition, and I will still post if God continues to bless me. Yes.
Okay, you've mentioned something about your ex-girlfriend Kerubo, kasemadi ilifikanga mahali akakuweka. And recently you came out and yani ukamexpose, you said everything somebody could say about the worst thing maybe somebody could say about somebody who they ever loved. Kuliendaje hadi ukafika hapo kijana?
If I respect the fact that we slept under the same blanket, when we broke up with Kerubo, it was actually, it's now 1 year. It's almost 1 year. It's more around 9 months when we broke up with Kerubo. Have you ever heard me speak about her?
No.
If I respect the fact that we slept with you under the same blanket and I protect everything about you, I don't expect, the only thing I expect is that you reciprocate that. I don't expect you go online or you go somewhere with your friends and speak ill about me. You understand? So I'm chill in my house, I'm passing through TikTok, I've been a beg on TikTok, I understand what beggars undergo on TikTok.
But then why do you guys call it begging?
It's begging. What is it? It's begging. I've decided to bless the beggars. And imagine out of nowhere, someone just starts to troll me all over.
What did they say about you?
They were saying everything.
What do you mean by everything?
They have spoken about mpaka vile niliekwa. They have spoken about
but uliekwa si umekubali.
Katai. But okay, why if it didn't come from me? Why should you go out there kwambia watu ulinieka? Si hata me wherever I went out there and said it was true. So si tulikuwa tunaambiana ukweli. So kujaribu kumexpose ni she went wherever she went. She has been speaking bad about me. Her friends have reached out, they have told me about it. I've kept quiet about it. Now it has gone to an online level. Mi ujidefend bana, mi ni mtu, I'm not Jesus. So I felt provoked. That is when I decided to do the video.
But why would you say that you are not enjoying the sex?
Because of course.
What were you doing with her? Like,
I was just being honest.
That was so mean.
Sometimes you can compromise things for people you love, you know.
Even that?
Imagine.
Oh, really? But you are cheating. You are cheating, though.
Cheating is very normal for men.
Oh.
If you get a
guys, what do you think on the comment section? Cheating is very normal for guys.
If you know one loyal guy, one loyal, and you can confirm that they are loyal. I can give you a present for that. One loyal, and you sure they are loyal.
How sure will I be?
No, that is the problem. That is what I'm telling you. I'm speaking from a man perspective. All men are cheaters. It's all about.
But why are you Why are you on the other side? You're in a relationship complaining that the sex is bad, and you're going elsewhere to get the sex. Like, can you just go and get it from elsewhere?
I was trying to compromise.
But 1 year later, Prince, is when you're realizing the sex was pathetic?
Not even 1 year. It was 3 years. I was in a relationship for 3 years. Enjoying pathetic sex life, trying to compromise for someone in the name of love.
This guy is crazy.
That is reality.
It was 3 years. But the girl looked so good, you know, she has a nice figure.
Me, I was seeing her naked. What are you telling about looking so good? So you want to tell me about her? I've seen her body for 3 years. Okay, tell me about her then.
But you know, she didn't troll you with such
It was so
intimate-
ugly, actually. You don't go out there speak with your friends about me. Don't go out there tell people that I'm faking life. They don't need to know. They never asked you. Why are you trying to bring my job of conning and hustling down? Why between my life you want to pass and I've left you in peace? Like you know, I'm sometimes trying to be considerate. You know very well from that faking is where I get people to con, and you want to expose me.
Okay.
It's,
So you are bitter because she wants to.
imagine she wants to. She has gone elsewhere. She has become poor. She's still begging on TikTok for gifts. Now she wants me to go back to her condition. Let her live her life. We left each other 9 months ago, right? Why is it coming out after 1 year? You go and focus on your life. Get a new boyfriend. If you cannot afford a boyfriend, get a mubaba. Don't see that I'm progressing well and you want to interfere within my life.
Within your conning game.
No. I will not tolerate that. No.
But
Yeah.
normally we see men always tone down. They don't talk a lot.
Me, I'm not a man. If it comes, I say that clearly on an interview. I am not a man. If it comes to time for ranting and you want me to rant, I'm gonna rant.
I can see.
I choose to be a woman. Yes.
It's just to be a lady.
For that matter, I will choose to be a woman. I am not a man. Yes.
So was it through the friends that you learned ama ilikuwa ni pale, ilikuwa TikTok, ilikuwa
Imagine,
like
ameenda tu rafiki yake tu ako live, anasikia bita, anaambia huyo dem mwenye nilikuwa na gift, mwambia kutumia 20,000 I sent her, mwambia kutumia sports car. I even went an extra mile, went to look for my bank account card yenye sikuwa najua mahali iko, ndio ni recharge ni prove mtu wrong.
Unapenda
mtu anyamazi. Mimi napenda ku prove point. Mimi naye napenda ku prove point.
So this whole thing was through TikTok live.
Yes, imagine on a live stream. Hiyo ndio iliniudhi. Hata angekuja tu DM aniambia ama angeniongelea mahali hata asingebother. But on a live stream where watu na kondio wako huko, niliwaka. Haikuwa rahisi. Ilibidi tu ni wake.
But now why did you have to bring out all the whole thing about sijui sex, pathetic sex, sijui nini?
See, you've gone out there, you've brought out the ugly image about me. Sindio?
But
you feel like
you
so,
and your conning game, you're okay with it. What else did she say that is ugly?
what else did she say? Actually, she said my whole life story. Una get?
Which is true.
Like my whole life story.
Which is true.
Which was a lie, because even when I bought the Audi, Kerubo was not there. Ni kama yeye ndiye alikuwa amenifungia nyota ya kupata pesa, because she left. She can testify. She left the next week. It's when I was flaunting 6 million. You remember the video I'm flaunting 6 million? I don't know. Money came from nowhere. I got money, like I was like, oh, she's been tying me. So I was like, what? That is when I bought the Audi. She went and told people, that's not my Audi. She said, that Audi belongs to my friend. So do you think if today you buy such a car, will you even give it to your boyfriend even for 1 minute? Such a car, you can't.
Why?
So, you don't know what it means to own
It depends.
such a
My
car.
boyfriend is driving which car as well.
Hata endeshe Range Rover. Yo gari mama wa Range Rover ananiambianga you have a nice car. So let me tell you something. So yo sasa ndio iliniudhi kabisa juu. See, I left you in peace. I'm driving my car. Why between my car you want to aboard again and you left? Why are you telling people about my car I bought when you were not there? Tell them about the cars you were when I bought.
But you guys, there was a time you broke up and then mkarudiana.
Hiyo ilikuwa vipindi. Sisi hatujai break up. Unaona, by that sisi hatujai break up mpaka hivi leo tuli break up hivi na ukaona nimeongea trash. Hatujai. Hiyo ingine yote tulikuwa kwanza tunaishi nyumba moja. Hiyo ingine yote ilikuwa tu vipindi drama online.
Ilikuwa tu ni conning game hapa kule.
Kuwacheza akili nyuma nini.
There's that, you even mentioned her mom. Don't you think
imagine her mother calls me ni ujue kudate wachawi lakini ni kitu fani. The mother calls me and tells me mimi nitakufanyia kitu hiyo gari ikugeuzie miguu.
So
which car is that?
Which car was you driving?
That is when I bought the Audi. But the mother tells me mimi nitakufanyia kitu hiyo gari ikugeuzie miguu.
What had you done?
And I immediately, what had I done? I was actually asking for my documents from her laptop and I was trying to get her back.
No.
Nijua nilikuwa nampenda. I was trying actually to
with
get
the
her
pathetic
back.
sex.
Imagine.
You're a liar.
I'm sacrifice akaniaka kwake na ni dem. Mimi ninge compromise. when I tried to talk to the mom, aliniambia atanigeuzia miguu, gari miguu, iniinue. Nimengoja gari nigeuzie miguu ijai. I have a faithful God, but it's fine. It ain't something that I will really want to talk about over a long period of time because it ain't impressing, but yeah, that was the story.
So that's but now what was the urge of you coming to talk about all that on social media?
I wanted to feel relieved. Nilisikia vizuri sasa. Unajua tuko win-win. Ni 1-1. Hawezi respond kama yeye ni mwanamke. Aongea tuone nani ana win.
You still have a file.
By the way, let me tell you something, Eve. I respect people who respect me. Lakini ikifika unataka kuni disrespect. Mimi nakuwa tu dem tupiga nduru si wote kwani mtadu.
Okay, so right now you've said that you've been a con man before, but you've stopped it. Right now you're doing legit business. Maybe you can tell us what exactly do you do? Of course, you're a Forex trader, yes, but we want to understand which Forex is making this 21-year-old get a lot of money.
Let me tell you something, Eve. Trading has money. This Forex stuff.
But I know most traders who actually make a lot of money, but they're not as loud as Kenyan Prince.
Exactly. We cannot be the same. You know, people make a lot of money from trading, right?
Yeah, I do.
The difference between me and those people is that I like speaking. And maybe all of us have been born for different purposes. There are some of us who could be motivational speakers to talk to some people so that they can change or amend their ways. Unaona? So that is why Mimi, I'm loud, I will speak. And I told God, if you give me a platform, I get the chance to reach out to numbers. I'm going to tell these people what is right, and I'm going to tell them what is wrong. That is why sometimes even on my platforms, I do preach.
You do preach?
I do preach. You've not seen that? I do preach. I usually go out there to tell people, you can be able to change your life if you do this.
How is your relationship with God?
Unajua, watu na wazazi, wacha nikwambie. God is my father.
I'm sorry for laughing.
Is my mother, is my everything. And he must provide for me. Yeah. That is why I'm so successful, because I know I have a father who has a responsibility to provide. That is why I'm getting rich at a young age. Yes.
Wow. So, Kenyan Prince. So you're a believer. As much as you con people, you're a believer.
Hata Mungu anajua ni kujituma. Hii kwa con, hata president aluka conman at some point. Ni kujituma, ni hali ya maisha. Unagongwa, unagongana. Hata mimi niligongwa, nikawagonga kidogo.
I remember you telling me about your story ya kukonia.
So sometimes ni kulearn the streets alafu unapata momentum. Yes.
Okay, so currently do you con people?
No.
Because people still say you con them.
No, I can show you the conversations from people. I don't even reply to people's messages because I don't have time. I don't con people. They have nothing to be conned. Unaona? So what am I conning them? I wanna do. Yes, so naanza kukukon dawa yako 10 nifanyie nini? Mimi kwa do sahi.
Oh, but with all the money that you talk about that you show online, recently we saw a car inaambiwa ilikuwa possessed from you, and the guy who was talking there alikuwa amefurahi.
Let me tell you something.
What was happening to that car?
For those people who have been following me for some time, I'm not a guy who's going to own a car for a long period of time. I like changing my cars. Hata sahi, I'm thinking of changing my car. So, nikichange gari maanishi nimeshindwa kulipia gari vile mnasema.
But mbona ile ilikuwa inasemekana hadi ati zile mabati umeka hapo ati Kenyan Prince.
When I was giving out that car, that is a C-class. That is the Mercedes I started life with. Recently, I don't know whether it was viral somewhere. I had my Mercedes, ilikufia engine Thika Road. Yes, if you saw it, ilikufia engine Thika Road. Sawa? It was like, it's not even a week ago when my car was being wrapped, the current one. Sawa? So sometimes back when I felt like all my cars were famous online, I decided to trade in my car and get another one. Unajua privacy pia ni ya muhimu siku hizi.
Na unataka privacy gani?
Huko nje wanaweza nifuata usiku anifinya.
Wewe.
So wana watanifinya. Nimefuatwa mara mbili actually. So that is why I decided let me get something else. So the Mkikuyu that was making a lot of noise, niliwaambia
No, why do you have to put the Mkikuyu?
It was a Mkikuyu. You know Mkikuyus.
I'm tribal.
I'm not tribal.
But why?
hata ni watu wananiambia ni Mkikuyu
alikuwa anaongea Kikuyu.
So I was like okay fine, let him talk. Yeye mwenyewe akona gari gani?
So what exactly was happening with that car?
I traded in the car. Wherever they picked it from, they walianza kuongea trash. You know, I didn't have time to go and drop the car. Naona? Yes. So nilitrade. That is the point.
Okay. But mbona basi mtu aseme atulishindwa kulipa and everything?
So unajua haters. So unaelewa online hate, it's very normal. Yeah.
So it's somebody that you don't know.
I don't know him. You can testify whether I know him or I don't know him. I don't know him. Yes.
Okay.
Because it was some time back actually, and I saw the video recently. Yes.
Okay. So the car ilikuwa ile ya kitambo. Oh, so currently you just have one car.
Hapana, hiyo sasa ni mimi najua.
I don't have one car.
I don't have one car. I have 2 cars.
You have 2 cars.
Yes.
But you've said that kuna time watu wamekufuata kivipi like?
No, I've been, yes. Kuna time nikienda kwangu, I used to live somewhere in Kimbo. Time nikienda kwangu.
Ulikuwa unaishi Kimbo?
He. Nilikuwa naishi Kimbo. Huko ndani Matangi.
Unajua Matangi.
Unajua tulisumana DCI sana.
Unajua Matangi.
Huko Matangi barabara imeharibika hata nifikia. So I was going to my place nikafuatwa.
Mlisumana na DCI je ukora?
Sana.
Inasemekananga adui ni DCI.
Adui ni DCI.
Kazi zote tunaweza fanya.
Fuata nikajificha huko for some time. So hiyo time nilifuatwa ni soja aliniambia nimefuatwa na watu na rudi wamefika kwa gate then wamerudi. So nikajua definitely those are people who never had a clean intention twice.
But have you ever gotten like threats maybe kwa simu nini?
No, I've never gotten threats kwa simu and stuff. Yeah.
Ni watu kukufuata tu.
Maybe kama ziko sijaisoma sijaiziona.
So that's why ukaamua. But right now you're not private, your car is all over social media, you know.
It's okay. I use it especially when I'm going to kipindi things
for social media
and
purposes.
I'm going to places I know I need to be seen all over. But most of the time I go private. Yes.
Oh, really?
Right now I'm not doing most of my life online.
Yeah, you know, I saw people say ati unajua unapenda kupiga content zako sometimes hauna shati nini and people are like kijana kama kuna hii pesa yote siatumie kununua chakula.
Mwanaume unafaa kufit kwa thighs za dem vizuri. So you should be slender. A real man should be slender. Sawa?
Yeah, fit wapi?
Real women understand what I'm talking about. Unafaa kufit katikati ya thighs za dem thick na mkonde both. Sinanga hata time ya kukula. Nikikwambia hivi leo nimekula hapa and before hapa nilikuwa nimekula kama 4-5 days ago, huwezi amini. I rarely eat. Sina bibi. Even niko na vitu mingi. I run so many companies. Pesa.
Now why should you have all the money and you cannot even have a chance to spend it, ujitreat, ukule vizuri, you know?
Mimi sina pesa venye mnasema.
Okay.
Natafuta.
You're just trying to show us that you have money.
I want to be richer than I am today. Sijui kama una get. Mimi niko na ile akili nataka by the time I'm turning 25 naweza hata like niko na record, people can really look at me and say wow, this young man worked hard in his times. Unaona? So right now niko kwa ile stressing age. Ninafungua biashara, ninafanya nini? Sasa hiyo ukikaa hivi kidogo mtu amekupigia simu, ninajenga huku. Yani ina stress out a lot, una get? So unapata hata hiyo time ya kukaa kwa nyumba ati nipike nikule sina, alafu mimi si mtu wa kukula outside. Mimi sipendi like mimi si mtu wa kukula.
But recently tuliona umepata dem, so tunadhani umekuwa anaitwa nimemsahau jina, nilikuwa anaitwa Emiliana.
Hii kuna bali umeniona mimi nikienda online niseme niko na dem anaitwa Emiliana. Mimi sina dem. Mimi ni wacha nikwambie, mimi kama dem ni mrembo na cross my way, mimi nitamfinya ama
guy
cause why not? I'm a functional man who can get honey if at all you tempting me to. So why not? Mimi
msichana mrembo akipita hivi,
msichana mrembo akiingia line yangu mimi nitamfinya. Siwezi pia struggle kutafuta pesa alafu nisi have fun.
But fun ya chakula uwezi, but ingine
chakula si fun kwangu. Siku moja maybe nitakuwa na appetite na nitaona kama nataka nione.
But sasa hivi umeanza hadi kupiga suits.
Sioni muhimu wa kunaona. Mwanaume konda ndio utafit.
Sasa hivi hadi unapiga suti. Yenyewe Mungu.
Mungu. And I tonga from the streets to the suits.
Oh, from the streets to the suits. That's new. So umekataa Emiliana, you don't have any relationship with her?
I am single and searching.
Which is your ideal woman? Because watu walikuwa nasema umetoka kwa Kerubo, alikuwa na mwili poa, unajua ni mweupe, anakaa vizuri kivyake. Watu walikuwa nasema ai huku kwingine au una record na wao wawezi. Which is your ideal woman?
Uzuri mimi kitu najua na hata society inaweza kubaliana mimi niko na test. Na when the ideal woman comes the way, sitawaletea na mta confirm kama ameweza ama hajaweza.
So you still are going to put your relationship online?
Kama if I'm living an online life, mimi sioni haja ya kuficha watu. Si dem ni wangu. Ikifika time si wangu si anaenda tu, naenda next. Mimi I don't have anything to hide. Yes.
You live for the moment.
Life ni fupi, Chira alikufa kama mchezo. So yeah, I live for the moment.
Okay, so there's an interview that you did recently with presenter Ali, and you're saying that you're building your dream home, and you said ati ile pesa uko nayo, the budget, or the budget, let me call it a budget, that you have for building your dream home is 20 million, and kidogo watu wenye wamefanya mjengo, wenye tumepitia process ya mjengo, tulikuwa pale kwa comment section tukiwa zile za ukijana anasema ako na pesa 20 million, ni dream home gani, mansion gani unajenga na 20 million? People are like kumbe ukijana 20 million nadhani pesa mingi.
I have not done mjengo before. Point number 1.
Okay.
I'm still young. Sawa?
You're just a baby boy.
I'm just a baby boy. I'm just starting. Sasa ndio najengea nyanyangu home. Unaona? So that is the first house I'm doing. Na mimi nilienda nikakaa na nyanyangu akaniambia budget yake ya nyumba na vile alikuwa na describe ni around 3 million. And I was like, okay, kama unaweza jenga nyumba 3 million, then 20 million can be able to do me a very nice house. Okay? I'm building my dream home. I gave an estimate budget. If it's gonna consume more than that, then fine. As long as it comes out the way I want it to look, that is what matters to me.
Because you've not involved the professionals, the architect.
No, really, wacha nikwambie kweli what I did. I got some money recently, and I got an ideal place where I felt like land was really nice. I got the piece of land, and immediately I had a guy who was contacting me and telling me that me knows the materials they are building. I want you to be tagging me on your videos so that I can at least get you them at a cheap price. Mimi nikamwambia fanya aje? Si unajua nataka kujenga nyumba hapa inatoshana hivi. Ni how many materials naweza hitaji? Akaleta. So unajua kujenga inahitaji plan. Alafu I'm still doing like research nijue tu what I need to be where and what I don't need to be where. Junaweza jenga nyumba upate nimesahau choo moja. Unaona? So I'm not involved an expert in the construction but I'm still doing a plan with a guy from Ghana.
So you still okay, what do you mean you're still doing? He's not an expert?
I'm saying I'm still and is an expert
okay.
in doing plans so we're still working on the plan. Yes.
Oh, okay. Hey, juu watu walikuwa like 20 million prince utajenga mansion gani?
20 million kama itakuwa kidogo
sana.
Nitaongeza pesa lakini mimi nataka nyumba ikuwe vile nataka. That is what matters to me.
That's all that matters to you.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe to people who watches you, of course you have people that watch your content, and those people who get inspired, and there are those people who feel like ukijana anajionyeshana and everything. Kuna hizi classes unafanyanga pale TikTok, like did you do them, like do you have people that you teach ama ni nini? What exactly happens?
I usually feel like I'm bored alone. You know, I'm a lone ranger. I'm always alone. Nashindanga kwa nyumba morning to evening alone. Kama sijachoka niende kuona my workers ama staff, I'm always in the house. Na sneak out kama 1 hour, then I come back to the house. Unaona? So ile loneliness, I'm a very lonely guy. So ile loneliness ndio ni cut, mimi ngia live trading. You see, there are live trading sessions where I go to TikTok live. When I'm trading, I advise those people on my live on how to take entries on trading. And of late, I feel like I'm the best trader when it comes to live trading sessions. I've been doing this for the last 2 months. My account on live trading is not 60,000 followers, no posts. So I feel like I have really stood out. And most people are acknowledging and appreciating that. You understand?
So you've had
now
people that
I feel
you've
like I'm giving back to the society. That is one way I can help someone out there to grow. Nona, because I'm not charging anything. I just go live on TikTok. and do it with people there. At least na avoid your loneliness, na at least niko na watu wa kuhave a conversation nao, na nasaidia mtu kwa society.
Okay, so you don't do the, you know what, zile, if you want to come to my class, we're going to charge this amount of money. No, you don't have classes?
I am not a Forex mentor. I am a Forex trader. I get my money from the market or from the graphs, not from students I'm teaching. I don't have any class that is running on trading, but people are really pushing me to have one. Na vile nimeboeka ni kama nitaanza kufunza hiyo pesa.
But watu wanashanganga, you know, if you can get all the money that you want from trading, what is the need?
What is the need of asking for 20,000 to teach someone? Nili understand your concept and I was like, okay. Lakini think of how are these people gonna learn trading? Pia siwezi expect if atiamka asubuhi kuja shoot contents kumzima jioni usilipu anything. Una understand? So kama una expect mtu akufunze trading, those forex mentors deserve to be paid. Ni kama shule. Mbona walimu wakifunza wanalipwa? Because it is adding of value to you. Unaona? So they deserve something for their services they have offered. Yes. Hakuna shida kucharge ndio ufunzwe forex.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The last question, Prince. I remember there was a time we planned an interview and then ukaingia nyasini. That time you're trending negatively. There's a lady who mlienda mkapatana huko venye umesema huwezi ona mali safi ipite uachane nayo, and your nudes were online and pale Telegram, and we've never understood like what exactly was happening. It was claimed that you didn't pay the fee, and that's why you got exposed.
I like fine ladies.
Hata umeshindwa kuongea.
Sijashindwa kuongea. I'm trying to explain. Hiyo ni tonal variation. So, I like fine ladies. I met a fine lady. We had what we had. It was awesome actually. And
hadi ukalala.
Hadi nikalala nikazima. I paid the fee.
You paid the fee?
I'm a gentleman enough. I usually pay the fees.
So unanunua?
Usimnauza. Mbona sibai? So mbona ni struggle kukupata na unauza?
Wow.
You are entrepreneurs. Stop pretending.
What do you mean by all of us?
Ladies all over Instagram.
No, don't generalize things.
Ni wauzaji.
No, una generalize watu.
Mimi hata siwa blame kuuza. Ni biashara. You're actually making something for a living. Otherwise ufai kupeana bure. So, mimi hata singoje yangu uniuzie. Mimi napeananga price before niuziwe. So, I paid for whatever she deserved. But she took the videos of me. I was really tired. She recorded me. Then she went with the nudes. The following day, I find someone is texting me, I want 100K or I expose you. And I was like, bro, it's not a toothpick. Take it online. I'm going to trend. Yes. And that is how she took it online.
So you knew she's doing it.
I knew. I can show you. When Edgar is texting me about exposing it, I was like, bro, what are you waiting to pay chai? I have the DMC, I can show you. I was like, Edgar, to pay chai. Mi kuna vitu ndogo ndogo wezi nitishia.
So ulipea BNN approval, a post.
Let me ask you, Eve. See, every man has a dick out here. The only different thing about mine, it was that it was big. Unaona? Na wako na toothpicks. Every lady ni malaya. 99% of the women out here online ni malaya, ni wauzaji. Unaona? So wameona mingi. So yangu ingekuwa extraordinary. Yes. At some point everyone
it didn't affect you negatively in any way?
No. Mimi by that mimi najali tu as long as niko fiti.
Wasichana wako kutoroka ama ndio walikuja?
I can show you ni vile tu hiyo privacy ya mtu. I got more DMs. After the exposure. I was like, enyewe hii Kenya ni ngumu.
Si waliona sasa wanakasema hii ndio tunataka.
But it never affected me actually.
So you knew about the expose and everything before it even happened?
Yes, before it even leaked out there. I had information about it.
But you know, money is not a problem to you. Why couldn't you have given her the 100K? Maybe she needed it.
Hapana. Mimi wacha nikwambie Eve, you cannot put it on me as a condition.
Blackmail.
Hata ikue thou. Really nawe napombea 200,000 hapa. Lakini wezi ni blackmail ati nipe 500. Hata askari. The traffic police know. I know most of them watch me. Nikimpata nimwambie sichi kwangu ananiacha naenda. Nikimpata nimwambie chukua hii thou na uende, anachukua anaenda. Nikimpata jaribu kuletea kiburi analamba lolo na mimi naenda. Una get? So mimi si blackmail wangu. Hiyo even the DCI know.
So you're like, post it.
Me, I don't give a fuck, man.
Anyway, tukimalizia Prince, to those people maybe who appreciate your content, what would you tell them?
Mi unipende, usinipende. Thank you so much. What matters to me is that lalangi nja, siendangi mguu kama mfuko kama wewe. You know, they walk with like animals za Wamasai. So mi sipandangi matatu, siendangi na Uber. Na kama unipendi, wewe jua tuko na wivu, work hard. Sina maneno.
Anyway, guys, it has been an amazing episode with the youngest sponsor. Ndio wanajitanga, the youngest Kenya. Unajitangaje? Ibana jina nani?
The Kenyan
youngest sponsor.
Thank you for to Shaq the Youngin actually. That is where I copied the name from.
Yes, I stole copied his name. From Shaq?
Yes.
Oh, Shaq the
youngest sponsor, and I was like, okay. This guy is
Nairobi.
Anaweza didimia pote youngest sponsor nikichukua nitamzima. Sunani sha mzima.
Shaq, nitatafuta Shaq ni paste. Anyway, guys, it has been the Mungai Eve Show. In case you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed, guys, take your time, hit the subscribe button. And to our returning subscribers, we really appreciate you. Thank you so much for always coming back to watch our videos. Make sure you like this video, you share. Till next time, bye bye.